went, oftentimes IG was a collection of individuals who overall won the game through their individual achievements. And we kind of see that with the Infernal Drake. You have the lane pressure the whole early game, and you can't get the Infernal Drake. And finally, they're going bot.
And the flash to chase through. He's rooted in place, still has plenty of damage output there, but he's running down, and first blood comes through to Viper's Garen. And now the pile driver to the bottom lane. Battleland's getting low. The polymorph not going to do anything. It's 2 for 0 in the bottom lane. The wave clear comes through, and Griffin strikes first.
A very exquisite reflection of that team versus individual identity.
Almost trivial for Viper to be able to get access to the Kog'Maw with the Yuumi. Not a very mobile AD carry, and if the Luluwald shield doesn't allow him to actually just outduel the Garen, he's going to lose that one.
And it's the difference in lane states when it's a 2v2 normal laning phase and 5 people A-ramming in mid. Because obviously in that case, Kog'Maw can
point out actually a very poor ultimate by Ning there. Probably had the ability to knock Chovy into turret and secure at least 1 kill back, but IG will remain killless as we see the lane swap come through already from Griffin.
It still feels like a 2-on-2 that I like from Invictus Gaming. The Blade of the Rune King for Jackie Love was up and ready when that last fight happened. Still couldn't kite away. Still, of course, has that item moving in towards the boots upgrades and might still try to farm some plates. I want to point out that even despite those kills picked up by Griffin, more than 1,000 gold there, the gold is still equal / IG favored from 30 to 50 CS from lanes and the plates taken earlier.
So you start asking the question, okay, if this is a Griffin victory from this point, what does it look like? Because again, I feel like if we're grouping as 5 and staring each other down, not getting to the Kog'Maw, going to be really tricky, and that will absolutely favor Ning. It's going in.
They're going to find the cast backwards, but Garen is very, very tanky. Slows down, doesn't seem to matter, though. Roots up the squad, still walking backwards. He just refuses to die. Garen, invincible in a 2v4.
And he only gets tankier from the rest of the game. He's going to be able to sustain up a lot as they're now trying to bring a fight back with Gragas and Qiyana ultimate down.
And we get the confirmation that also trying to pick Garen. Not going to be a way the game moves forward. The way I think Griffin closes this is getting control vision as Battleland already falls low and forcing face checks. That's where Poppy, Elise, Yuumi can get picks across the map.
Fight down here. Yeah, still battling across this map is the Shy, putting some damage towards Chovy, but stacking armor is Poppy with both those soul lanes doing that kind of damage is not doing a whole lot.
And the Shy is the other hyperscaler that IG can try and use to win this game. While IG has been trying to make all these plays, the Shy is just filling himself with minion gold and is kind of, I feel like, trying to rush towards an Infinity Edge, so he would also be someone who can slice through.
And honestly, you'll probably feel like the strongest champion in mid-game fights is going to be Chovy. It's against 3 AD damage dealers, and stacking armor on Poppy always super high in terms of ability. But the Rift Herald down to 4,000 health here.
Ult's still down on IG, so it's hard for them to force a good fight.
It's going to be good damage to the Viper. They're going to have to jump back to the pit, but now without the silence, going to make it much more difficult. The Shy walks up, puts down the wind wall, takes the ignite, gets ulted, and looking for the engage. Good smite, good claim by Tarzan. Is there still to be a fight to be had? No, the polymorph in, big damage, trying to book down Mega Gnar, but he can still flash in, and a nice zone use buys some space. Tarzan drops down. Sword should lose his life as well, as they're not killing the Kog'Maw. It's a complete wipe. Poor Lehens has nowhere to go, and that's 1 life down, an ace for IG.
And IG just destroy Griffin in that fight. Griffin take so long to kill the Rift Herald. They just let the Kog'Maw and the Yasuo warm up, and the triple kill for Kog'Maw is the perfect thing as IG break this game.
Clearly wanted to pick up the Rift Herald, but they weren't respecting the chance for a collapse to actually be successful. And when Sword's Mega Gnar bar actually doesn't end up being the thing that zones away the enemy, they've taken too much incidental damage before the engage can happen.
By the time the fight starts, Chovy's at 15% health, so Griffin actually needed to bail as much as they could, but they had no way out other than trying to fight through. Really just actually IG's patience that ends up paying dividends.
Game, as we see everyone returning here. The Baron about to respawn though, or at least spawn for the first time, and that will be the focal point of this game.
And towards the top they go. Can they find Sword? The answer is no. They're going to turn back around and let that one Just go back towards this tier 2 turret, but Baron is spawned on the map. The range advantage clearly does go to Invictus Gaming, and actually they found the engage anyway. It was just Rookie who snuck up, finds his stun, but now an engage in the top river, and they will shut down the Kog'Maw. They take down the jungler as well, and Griffin find the 2 for the redemption though through for Baolan. Instead, Jackie Love stops to pick up QSS, then pushes forward on damage items. I agree with you, Jad. I would like the greedier Kog'Maw build, rely on the Lulu for that, but it's just the way they played it.
The whole game, I feel like, could potentially pivot on whether or not
they're trying
Jackie
right
can
now. They look
outduel.
for the root. Pops QSS, runs backwards, but he's still silenced. Flash to the wave, but Sword's right on top of him. And again, Jackie Love goes down. He is unable to fight, and it's time for Griffin to push through. They've knocked back Rookie. Looks like they're going to disengage, just take the single kill. That's 3 in a row. The Griffin find a single kill and walk back.
And that's what they can do when they have summoners up and they're able to gap close in multiple different ways. We laid it out clearly. Jackie Love goes down. IG definitely have to reset and wait for him. How much can Griffin threaten?
Gnarl's up, they find the stun, they're gonna knock down Rookie, had to face check the brush, and Griffin continued to find more kills. Chovy finds almost a stun on the Shy as well. Sword wants in for the slow, will be disengaged finally.
And their team play has been so good. They still have flash on Garen for the next time Jackie Love comes up. So I think they're gonna try and repeat these pick plays around Baron. Remember, their Baron is very slow, so it's going to... Completely agree with you. It's about IG finding the right type of target access. It's difficult because it is a bunch of tanks that they're going to have to be fighting against, so a lot of it is just extending the fight, properly kiting back, or can they actually just burst down this Baron? They have a lot of damage.
Looking at the setup now, trying to rush this one down. Viper coming around the wings. Jackie Love shields up the first
Rookie.
one. And there's Rookie looking for a big stun. Yasuo on top! And they're going to have Zord pop the Zonias. They've knocked down one, but it's only the Gragas. That's a big ult from Sword. Is the re-engage enough? Rookie's off in the wings, but Kog'Maw refuses to die. He's on 4. Looks for Chovy. It's stolen away. Rookie denies the Penta, but Baron, you have to believe, goes to Invictus Gaming.
And starting off that Baron allowed them to finally get the start they were looking for. Rookie not caught out this time. His start actually ended with a plum by Jackie Love.
And that fight was just decision overload for Griffin.
Jackie Love to kill everyone on Hurricane, Rageblade, Kog'Maw. Speaking of,
the picks might get to start. The ult into the Yasuo, of course, again, those are tanky champions. Don't quite get to go down. But you're seeing now IG ready for the push. Ult comes in. They're going to find Jackie Love. He's going to drop yet again. Griffin just jump right in. Look at the ulti in from Sword. And they are spinning to win all over the top of IG. A couple of kills come back. The Shy tries to run. Don't know if he can take this one. He cannot. But Rookie's here, and Baolan's right behind him. It's overall 3 deaths on IG. Only 2 down on Griffin.
And here comes a flank from Rookie.
TP
and
coming in as well.
It's a Yasuo.
Go for the big play. They're going to find that stun. But do they have the damage to kill a Garen? With Kog'Maw, they probably do. But here come the
Kog'Maw.
Suddenly they're on top of him. And yet again, Jackie Love doing so much true damage in this game, but not enough to kill the champion.
I completely missed it. Yasuo's dead. It was a Kog'Maw flank. You can't do that in a situation like this.
The flanking Kog'Maw is not the deadliest.
That's a new one. That has to be in the favor of IG. If Jackie Love can just sit and fire, he's a late enough game Kog'Maw that he'll be able to shred. But we just don't know if that situation is going to arise. He's still flashless. His scimitar is up, which will give him some mobility. Baolan does have his wild growth at this point, so it's a lot of extra health they can pump into him. But we just don't know what's going to happen next.
Red buff, I think, is actually a really huge deal here with the Hurricane. Love Hurricane against melee heavy compositions. Jackie Love going to try for something as they find the slows back and forth. Viper pushed a bit back. Sword charging up though. Meganar is Baolan chunked down, but as long as he stays far enough back, that's going to be okay as well. Continued poke, but it's all into Fog of War. The control ward's not bad for IG. Sword by himself, can't go to Mega, looking for the engage. They're layering the CC, and Sword this time is caught out. A blunted object as Redemption puts health bars up, and IG dare a 4v5 team fight. Damage onto the Baron, waiting to burn that one down, looking for the re-engage. 2 crucial ults are down. Wind wall comes down. At what point does the re-engage happen? Rookie only has so many tools, and health bars are low. The Baron is smitten. And IG get to walk away with a kill and the Baron.
And that is such a long death timer. Griffin is scrambling to try.
Here they know they can't touch down Jackie Love.
They might get Jackie.
He's in the front. The stun only hits one member. He flashes back for the safety. This could still be a team that IG wins despite the first 2 kills.
3v4.
Here comes Rookie. Here comes the wind wall. All on top. And Viper has to flash to get away. Same for Tarzan. They might stay alive, but the Shy is right over the wall and gets the shutdown all the same. It's still a 3v4 for living members as Nar just respawns. There's a fight now between Chovy and Rookie. The armor is quite high. The armor pen's still the same. Still outnumbered, but the damage comes through. Flashes away from the boomerang. And Jacula could absolutely kill Sword here. The Shy pretty much immune to dragon damage as Griffin kite away. The 3-on-3 though, the carries are the ones alive. IG should wrest control, but they are afraid of what the re-engage might look like. They're actually going to disengage here, drop the wards, and let the Shy get away.
They don't have their jungler.
Here.
Tarzan is the only one with smite.
Pokes coming through.
He
Does
might.
he try?
He doesn't even try.
They're not going to. Dragon comes over, and here's the re-engage. They find the stun, and Sword will die as soon as he respawns. Blue buff handed over. IG have such a lead now.
Death timers are so long that walking
Against 2 waves of supers, IG would potentially never wrest control of the game back.
Baron buff already gone. Elder Dragon out in 3
Wall
seconds.
down, maybe they go.
The region. There's the dive into the front lines. He wasn't cast, buys a bit of space. They look for the re-engage. A stun towards Sword. He's very, very low. The Shy staying alive. Here comes the re-engage. Maganar puts them all against the wall, but Jacula, that's what you got to care about here. Sword barely staying alive, and Jacula on the other side of the fight. They should be able to chase down this Gnar. One more open. He's going to run away. Instead, it's the rest of the squad trying to run out, and it's a double kill in for Rookie. Only 1 dead for IG.
IG's just going to push towards the base. There's only 2 people left for Griffin. I think they win.
Minions on the Nexus turrets now as well. Battle Entrance to buy some space with Tarzan there, as that's going to be the turrets falling down. There's only 2 surviving members. They cannot stop this push anymore. Tarzan does his best, but he is a squirrel and he's going to die. And that's the cat gone as well. The wildlife is gone. It's Invictus.